How is it going, everyone? Time to start up another game for the completionist's backlog. Nunnery game. Game where you put your life on the line. We're gonna be starting up Zero Escape.
Jumpy, are you all right?
Hey, what are you two doing?
Come on, are you coming?
What do you mean to do to us?
Try using your brain first.
All of the cards are in hand.
Holy shit, this is nuts. Let me show you.
Wish you all the best of luck.
How are you feeling? I am Zero the Third, the king of this kingdom!
I'm plenty friendly.
Hold on a minute.
That is the truth.
How can I forget?
How do I kick it
What
off?
makes you so sure?
Hello.
Zero Escapes. One mega pack. Then Zero Escape the Nunnery games. So, for however long, because we've got a trilogy this time we're going to be going throughout the rest of this month and into next month as well. So we've got 999, 9 hours, 9 person sign doors. That's what we're starting today. Once we beat this, we've got Virtue's Lost Reward. And then we'll also have the third game in the series, Zero Time Dilemma. We're going to be playing through all three of them, all in a row, and it's going to be great and wonderful, and totally nothing will go wrong. So, starting with 9 hours, 9 person signed doors. As you could tell from that title screen, this is Zero Escape the Nonary games, not like the original one on the DS, because original 999 did not have voice acting. This one, on the other hand, does. And also is a lot better paced. Novel and adventure, you can switch out of them interchangeably. No one heard from the ship again.
What? What the?
We're seeing this game voice acting again.
Ow!
Oh. Alright, Junpei's surprised that this game has voice acting as well.
What? Whoa! Ouch! God damn it! Ah! What the hell? A bed? I fell pretty far. That really hurt. Damn, my eyesight's kind of blurry. Must have hit my head.
Your eyesight looks just fine to me, Junpei.
No, wait. That's not it. An earthquake! But it's shaking too fast for that. Anyway. Where am I? Wait, it stopped? What's that sound? That's 5? What's this 5 mean? It won't open. What's this? Is this keeping the door shut? Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! Huh? What the hell is this? A watch? It doesn't look like one.
No, looks like a 5. It's not a 5 on a watch. It's a watch on a 5.
5.
Yes, congratulations. You can read basic numbers, Junpei. I'm so proud of you.
That's the same as the door. What? How do I take this off? Maybe pushing something on this will work? Nothing. Damn. Guess I'll have to force it off. No good. This stupid thing won't come off. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? What the hell happened to me? My head. Huh. This is... Hold on. Am I on a ship? I can't see anything. If only it wasn't so dark outside. Huh? What the... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell is going on here? What the hell? God damn it!
Hello, Water, my old friend.
Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something! It's not stopping. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. I need to find a way out, and fast.
Nah, you can breathe underwater, Junpei. So this is gonna be interesting because while I'm technically not going into this blind, I have played this before. It has been a while. So I don't remember the solutions to any of the puzzles, so I might as well be blind, is what I'm saying. For an escape, you're restricted to an area. You have to look around and figure out how to unlock the door. Items and hits around the room that will help you escape. R1 to walk around the room. With the left stick to use the cursor. Basically, it's basic point and click stuff. So we can use left and right to change the position of the camera so we can look around our areas. We can move the reticle around. Let's start with obvious things. So, one of the biggest rules of Zero Escape, if you see anything that looks like you can pick up, always grab that first. We got the note from the bulletin board. Good change, alrighty. Well, there's a picture frame. You also might be able to combine items later, potentially. What else? What can we... Oh, there's a key. I have a theory as to where you use that. Can we... Yeah, we can open that. A screwdriver? Oh, normal screwdriver. Yes, thank you, Junpei. You're a genius. Two items can be combined. We can get a new item. So therefore, this picture frame, or is it the picture frame? I might be thinking of a different. Wait, let's see. Combine. Action. There we go, yeah. So we got the picture out, which is important because if we look on the back of it, there's this thing. It might be handy for later. Well, looks like we can't do much of anything with that. I would guess we need a red key. Speaking of keys... use a blue key. During escape, your investigation might trigger one of several minigames. However, whether or not we can do anything with this minigame, because we have to figure out what the code is. But do we have any idea what that code could be? At this point, I don't think we do. So we'll leave that alone for now. Nope. Nothing. Alrighty. Yes, I see there's a blue briefcase. Nowhere there's a red briefcase. Is this anything? No, not that. Red key.
Should probably hold on.
Oh. That was voice acted. Right.
Oh, what's up with my face? I look like a zombie. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? I left work,
You woke up.
headed back to my apartment,
That's how you ended up here.
and... I'm back. Not like anyone will respond.
A man can dream, right, Junpei?
Man, work was rough today. Huh? A breeze. Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Everything looks okay. I must have forgotten to close it. What? Who are... I can't...
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
That's right. That guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. When I get my hands on him...
You sure you won't just live here, Junpei?
Well, I guess there's no way to know if that was a man or not. Just who was that? They said, you have been chosen. What the hell is going on? Why me?
You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
The Nonary game. Huh. What the hell is a Nonary game? Ugh, God damn it!
Oh, it's obvious, Junpei. It's what you're participating in. Nothing. Oh, there might be something here, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, from the bed. We actually have two of those, so... that might mean we can do the rest. So let's look again at this. I think we have what we need to figure out. So, this item here, this picture of an old cruise liner, as it says, that is the key. So we can see here, filled in square, and then like half of a triangle. And then a filled in half of another side of the triangle, and then a not filled in half. So we use this key, so filled in square, that's 0. Then 2. And then looking at the thumbnail for this one, it would be 0, 2, 6, 3. Oops, didn't mean to bring that up. 0. 2. 6. 3. This menu that I brought up. Welcome to the flowchart. You'll enjoy your stay here. Also known as another thing that was not in the original Zero Escape, or the original 999, but thank God it's in this one. What is in there? Any documents or notes during an escape, information contained in them will be available on the file screen. You don't say. Digital route. Do a digital route with the following steps. So add all the numbers in question. And it was something greater than a single digit number, so anything higher than 10. Add the digits to one another. And keep doing that until you have a single digit number. 6, 7, 8. Let's do some simple math here. So 7 plus 8 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. That's higher than 10. So you add the 2 and the 1 together, and the digital route's 3. Thank you, game. I know how to do math. Digital route 1, 2, 3, 4. Add that together. It is 10, and then 1 plus 0 is 1. Oh, how's it going, Fable? I actually had to look carefully at my broadcast because it didn't show up well in my chat box. But how's it going? Notebook, pen, and calculator. And a stack of key cards. Fantastic. You hit left. I'm hitting left, game. You lying game. Yeah, it's gonna... The main function of this calculator... So, like, say, for example, I type in a bunch of 5s. You can just hit this button that says digital route. Damn it, stop spamming my chat with boobs. Yeah. Alright, let's take care of this. Alright, so I put the key in there. I just need to grab the what is it? That's the button. I need to figure out what the code is. This is the red chest. So let's do a little bit quick translating. 7, 4, 8, 5. Sorry about that. A little more spam than I would have liked to see in the chat, and I've already forgotten what the dang the dang code was. 7485. Cool. Bam. It's like another set of key cards. Go along with the first set. Nothing. Well, let's try the blue ones then. Nothing. Dang. Alright. I believe it's the last puzzle for this room. So, let's see here. The door has a 5 on it, which more than likely means we just gotta figure out what combination gives us a digital root of 5. So, see if we can make something that adds up to 14. That would work because digital root of 14 is 5. With these, can we make any sort of combination? Actually, yes, we can do that easily. 7, 6, 1. Done and done. Looks like we did that not a moment too soon.
Ow! Ah, my head. Wait, is it over? Whew. That felt too much like being flushed down a toilet. Damn.
Speaking from experience, Junpei?
Well, better than drowning, I guess. Am I in a hallway? Oh. A door. Another door. Damn this water. God, let me go. Oh, yes, it opened. What the hell? This is the inside of a ship? Well... yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally, Wait, what the hell? A wave? Oh, shit! Shit! Okay, I gotta get out of here. C deck. B deck. Hurry! Hurry! A deck's next. What?
Looks like some other people beat you to that, Junpei.
People. A lot of people.
I guess it's another one of us now.
A dancer.
No, I'm not. You better get moving.
Oh, well, okay then. Silver hair?
Huh? One of us, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Going up won't do you any good. There are 2 doors, but neither of them will open.
Wait, hold on. The doors won't open?
Come on! Aren't you coming? You gotta hurry!
That's 9 of us then. All of the cards are in hand.
Wait! They're gone. Just what is going on?
A lot
An
more
old
than you
man
can
like
process.
A lion, a girl with pink hair, and a prince, and I have no idea what they're talking about.
Huh?
This is some good conversation.
Ah! What was that all about?
Hey! What the hell are you just standing there for? Didn't you hear him? The doors on A deck are no good. We gotta check the doors on B deck. Got it? Now go!
Oh. Hey, man, that was dangerous. Huh? 4? And this one says 5.
You can read.
They're the same.
So proud of you.
The room I woke up in had a number on the door just like that.
You too, eh? My cell was the same. A number upon the door. I opened it, ran down the hallway outside, and found myself in a rather grand room full of stairs, as I suspect did the rest of you.
Me too.
Same for me. There was a door with a number on it.
Yes, we all saw the same thing. That's not important. We need to hurry.
You think I don't know that lady? Open! Damn it!
I like how they're just trying to bust down the door after they had all already had to open up a door like this. They should have an idea of what to do, you would think.
Fuck, it's not opening. This damn thing won't even budge.
Out of my way!
A body slam from a guy that big didn't even budge it. There must be some other way.
Yes, look to your left.
This looks just like the device next to the door in that room earlier. So that means this door is probably locked too.
Now you're getting it.
But still...
Damn it!
Are there any other doors?
It's nothing that silly, I assure you.
Huh?
Hey, it's the same deal for her. Maybe she recognizes June Place from somewhere.
Watch out!
Or so he thought. Nah, it wasn't quite that graceful.
Yeah.
Getting the silent experience.
Oh my gosh! Is that you, Jumpy?
Akane.
We finally know someone on the ship. Akane Kurashiki. Childhood friends, it would seem. Me up again all this time later. You sly dog, Junpei.
What?
What's that voice?
This is... that guy in the gas mask! Hey, asshole! What the hell is this? Come on out here. I want to get a look at you.
What do you mean to do to us?
Game, you say? I like games. Count me in.
Nonary game.
What the hell's that?
What is he talking about?
Hey, there's something in my pocket. Check this out.
Hey, I got one too.
Then it would seem Zero has seen fit to grace us each with a letter. Would you mind terribly reading it to us, young man?
On this ship, you will find a handful of doors emblazoned with numbers. We will call them the numbered doors.
So that would be the, that would be doors like this 4 and 5 that we have here.
The doors in front of you are a pair of the same. The key to opening these numbered doors are the numbered bracelets that each of you possess. Should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Only those who have opened the door may pass through. There are, however, limits. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute. So this thing on my arm is a bracelet. The purpose of the game is simple. Leave this ship alive. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
There's one last thing I want to tell you. As you have no doubt surmised, this ship has begun to sink. On April 14, 1912, the famous ocean liner Titanic crashed into Earth's After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 days, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. We will give you more time. Not even almost. Now is the time you will be given to make your escape.
It's almost like it's in the title. 9 hours to make your escape. 9 people in the game. Find a door, the number 9. It's very subtle. Shh.
I hear a bell.
I think it's coming from over by the stairs.
It's the clock telling us the time.
It rang 9 times, so 9 o'clock then?
I think it's 9 p.m. I couldn't see anything when I tried looking out the window earlier.
So you think it's night then?
It has to be nighttime.
If that is the case, then we would need to escape by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Thanks, Zero. Okay.
Hey! You bastard! What do you mean by that? Come out here, you asshole! That guy won't stop shouting.
Let him shout, I say.
And the others. Whew. I have way too many questions. Who is Zero? What's the Nonary game? What's it for? Is he some nutjob just doing this to mess with us, or does he have some other purpose? Why pick me to be part of this insane game? And the others? Why are these 8 people here? And the most confusing of them all. Why is Akane here? I haven't seen her since elementary school. Why her? Why now? Coincidence? No. There's no way. There has to be a reason. I don't know what exactly, but there has to be.
Very well. Standing around here won't do us any good. Best we get moving, don't you think?
Get moving?
Are you planning to open the numbered doors?
No other choice is there.
Wait! But don't tell me you're actually gonna do what this Zero says.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying let's find another way. After all, we haven't really examined this place yet.
That's true, but do you think there's gonna be much of another way out?
What?
Where have we not looked? Everyone searched A-Deck already, right?
Yeah, we were kind of in a rush though, so we probably missed some things.
Why don't we check out the lower floors first? We should see how deep this place goes.
I can work with that.
Then let's go.
Back down to C deck then? Where the
Whoa!
water is.
What the hell? It's completely submerged.
Damn. If the water level keeps rising like this, we're all gonna drown.
No, I don't believe that's something we have to worry about. See? The water's not flowing. That means the origin of the water has been stopped. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. He said that our time limit was 9 hours. In other words, this water won't rise for 9 hours.
Then you're saying we won't sink till then?
Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking.
That's depressing.
If we don't determine a way to advance from this point, we are stuck on A-Deck and C-Deck.
Looks that way.
Hey, hold on. How about we check C-Deck before we jump to any conclusions? We might find something there.
You're right. I think we should look at the metal doors by the big staircase, too. They're pretty suspicious.
No numbers on either door.
I mean, we can go through them?
And I don't see an authentication device either. Nope. It's locked.
Of course it is.
This one too. Damn, none of the doors are opening.
Hey guys, over here. There's another door behind the stairs.
This one doesn't open either.
We'll see about that. Hey, old man, give me a hand.
Using force, I see. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, I think that's pretty tightly shut.
Won't budge.
Maybe more than tightly.
Could you not just start shouting out of nowhere? You almost gave me a heart attack, you know.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't appear to have moved even with 2 of us trying. It's very well made.
Idiots. Try using your brain first.
Huh?
Take a closer look.
A keyhole?
Right. It's obvious what we need to open this door.
Pineapple, right?
A key, huh?
You got a problem?
No, I just really doubt we'll find a key that easily.
What's this? There's a mark on it. Does it mean something?
Hey, look! Over here, too!
More doors.
I think they're elevators. There's an inverted triangle button by them.
But they also seem to
May
be
as well try
locked.
pressing it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Maybe the power isn't on.
Or we need to do something with this card reader. And there's a strange mark here, too. What is this? It looks like a lowercase h with a dash drawn across the upper stem of the H.
And Junpei, you would be an ace at keep hasn't keep talking and nobody explodes.
This is the symbol of Saturn. It's an astrological symbol.
Then the mark on the other door.
I think that was the sun symbol. We saw the same symbols on A deck.
We did?
I don't remember that.
A deck, huh? I haven't been there, so I wouldn't know.
We may as well check again since we're talking about it.
There, the two doors next to the stairs. The one on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it.
She's right. It looks similar to what we saw downstairs.
This is an Earth symbol. The horizontal line symbolizes the equator, and the vertical one represents the prime meridian.
I see. The ceiling. Metal plates. Huh. It's as if it's covering something up.
Perhaps it was a dome of some kind.
I wish we could get out through there.
Be realistic. We'd need a lot of explosives to open that up.
The windows, too. Huh. They're all covered. In other words,
We're trapped.
we're trapped. All the exits go nowhere.
Thank you for summarizing that, Junpei, in almost the exact same way I did.
Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them.
Also true. Meaning if we can open them, we might be able to get somewhere.
You don't know that. For all we know, they just open into walls or take us in circles.
No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least.
4 and the 5 doors.
Oh, you mean the numbered doors.
Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that. We'd have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do.
May as well give it a shot. We can't stay here forever.
Yes, I'm in favor as well.
No, I'm totally against this.
But shouldn't we at least try?
We don't know what'll happen. We should stay here.
We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, this ship is going to sink.
Hey! Shut up! Before we try and decide where we're going to go, there's something else we ought to do.
What's that?
We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. I want to know who you guys are. Who you are, where you came from, why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too.
I agree. I think Jumpy is right.
Jumpy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Junpei. We're childhood friends. We went to the same elementary school.
Wait, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. Zero's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in?
Oh, would that be bad?
Hell yeah, it would! We don't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he just picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then it'd be dangerous for us to let him know too much. If Zero knows who we are, he could go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us he had them to get us to do stuff, you know?
But we still need to know what our names are. It's going to be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.
Alright, then why don't we have code names?
Code names?
Yeah, we'll each pick something. Like, I'll be 7.
7? Why are you 7?
Because this bracelet number says 7.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna be Santa.
And that's a little bit of a stretch.
Maybe you chumps know Japanese? No? Well, san means 3. So, I'll be Santa. You know, like Santa Claus. Fits, don't you think?
Sure. We'll roll with
Then
it.
your bracelet number.
3.
Yeah, it's got a 3 on it. Good job, Grandpa.
Very well then. I'll go next, shall I? My bracelet number is 1. Given that, I think Ace seems appropriate.
I'll be Lotus then. As I'm sure you all know, it has 8 petals. Which means, of course, that my bracelet number is
8.
8.
I would appreciate it if you would call me Snake. My bracelet number is 2. Since Ace has chosen cards, then I choose dice. Snake eyes, clearly. Which is particularly relevant given that I'm blind.
You can't see?
I knew it.
Me next. I want to be Clover. You know, like a 4-leaf clover. Good luck, right?
So 4 on your bracelet.
Alright, my number's 5. So my code name is gonna be...
Why have one? It's not like there's any point to it now. I mean, we all know your name already. You're Junpei.
Oh, yeah.
Then you should all call me by my name too. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem...
It doesn't seem fair to Jumpy.
You're thinking it's not cool for you to hide your name after you told us his.
What's your bracelet number?
It's 6.
Alright then, why don't we call you June?
June?
Yeah, you know, it's the 6th month of the year. So you're June.
Jumpy?
Are you good with that?
Yeah.
That should be everyone with numbers 1 to 8 by
Okay,
this
then.
point.
So this is how everyone breaks down. 1 is Ace. 2 is Snake. 3 is Santa. 4 is Clover. 5 is me. 6 is June. 7 is 7. And 8 is Lotus. That means 8 of us have revealed our bracelet numbers. The only one left is...
That glasses guy with hair like a bird's nest.
You haven't said a thing so far, have you?
What number are you? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Isn't it obvious? There are 9 people here,
So yours is the number 9 bracelet, isn't it?
and you know who numbers 1 through 8 are. I'm the only one left.
9 is actually a really good number considering the rules laid out for this game.
So you're 9?
Yeah.
If you do the math.
What's your code name?
Code name?
What do you want us to call you? We all made up names. You should too.
I don't need one.
Why not?
Because I am not gonna stay here with you.
You've got some sort of plan?
I do.
Yeah? What's that?
You sure you want to know?
Yeah?
All right, let me show you. I'm gonna do this! Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I see.
Stay back.
Oh.
Ah. If you get any closer, I'll cut her open.
Well, if you would be so kind as to not do that.
Yeah, that's right. Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What the hell are you trying to do? I told you. This is my plan.
What are you gonna do to her, you sick son of a bitch?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to her. If she just does what I tell her to, I'll let her go. Slowly. That's right. Just follow me. Here. Verify. The left. Look on your left. Do you see the device on the wall? Place your hand on the scanner panel, the round part.
What if I don't?
You want to know
Are
the
you
answer
an
to that?
idiot? What do you think? I could slit your throat right now. I'll kill you if I have to. All I need is your bracelet.
Well, if you want the bracelet itself, you might need her hand instead, but...
Just do it! Do it now!
Okay, I'll do it. Like this?
So that's how it works. He called that round part of the device the scanner panel. If we put our left hand on it, our bracelet number gets entered into the device. Then, should you total the numbers on your numbered bracelets and find that the digital root of that number is equal to the number of that door, the door will open. Door 5. But why does this guy know so much about how this thing works? It's like he knows exactly what to do.
Good. Good. You're done. Next. You, right? You're the one with the number 1 bracelet, right?
Ace?
Yes, I am. So?
Then you're next. Just verify your number like this little brat did. What are you doing? Do it!
You better do it, Ace.
Don't you care what happens to her?
Okay, just calm down. I'm coming over.
Now, verify.
All right, this is what you wanted, right?
Just scan your hand.
Now the
Okay.
device has both Clover and Ace's numbers, 4 and 1.
5.
4 plus 1 is 5. It's the same as the number written on the door.
You need one more, because it's 3 to 5 people. So only having 2 scanned isn't going to do anything.
But it won't open yet. Only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door. One more person. If what Zero said is true, he needs one more person. Who? Who does he need?
Get back. No! Farther! More than that! Go all the way back!
Okay.
Wait. Don't tell me. Clover's 4 and Ace is 1.
The only number that, if you want to add only one more number to that equation, would have to be a 9.
Added to the ninth man's 9. 4 plus 1 plus 9 is 14.
And 1 plus 4 is 5.
And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. In other words...
Thank God you were all so cooperative. Now I can get out of this nightmare. Good! I don't need you anymore. Wait! Here! She's all yours. Okay. Have a good one, guys. I'm going off ahead now. Well then, goodbye.
Yeah.
Clover, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Damn it! That bastard! Open, damn it! Shit! It won't budge.
Do you hear something?
Like, what?
Like some sort of beeping.
You're right. I can hear it too.
Very quiet, though. Why is there beeping? Somebody forgets to turn off their alarm.
What is it? Why isn't it stopping? God damn it! You lied!
Lied?
This wasn't supposed to happen! This is wrong! This is wrong!
What is happening in there?
Open the door, please! I'm begging you! Help me! Please get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Ah, God damn it!
Engaged.
Why won't it work? Engaged? Is it because it's occupied?
Oh my god, oh my god! There's no time left! Listen, I was lied to! He lied to me! He put me in here! It was him! He killed me! It was him!
See ya. 5 an hour in, we've already suffered our first casualty.
A beep?
Vacant.
Did that thing just make that sound?
Looks like we could go through again if we want to.
The display changed from engaged to vacant.
Let's see if we can open it.
Okay. Well, it registered my bracelet number. But it won't open with one person. We need at least 2 more people.
I mean, none of these combinations work because... So, here's the thing about the number 9 when it comes to digital roots. And I'm bringing this up because all 3 of these combinations add up to the number 9. So, if you add 9 to any number, it does not change the digital root. So, let's take, for example... let's use the example that was here. So 1 plus 4 plus 5. So basically 5. You have the number 5. Obviously, the digital root of 5 is 5. That's a big old no shit moment. If you add 9 to it, the digital root is still 5 because that makes the total 14, and then 1 plus 4 is 5. So if you already have the number and you just need to add like a few more, just add stuff up that equals 9. That's really the simple way to put it. So 1 plus 8 is 9, 2 plus 7 is 9, and 3 plus 6 is 9. So any of these combinations work.
Ace, Lotus, you think you could give me a hand here? 5 plus 1 plus 8 equals 14. The digital root of 14, 1 plus 4 equals 5. This should do it. Now we just need to pull the lever on the side. You guys ready? I'm gonna open it.
Oh my god.
Good God. Whoa, that's pretty bad.
He blew up.
Wouldn't imagine someone blowing up to be a pleasant sight. Just a thought.
June, are you okay? What the hell? Where'd this fever come from? Alright, okay, let's just rest for a minute, okay? You think you can walk? Here we go. How are you feeling? Are you alright?
Why? Why did this happen? Why did this happen?
Do any of you know what the fuck is going on here? Who's Zero? What's this nonary game? Come on! Anybody? Anything? What the hell is going on? What are we doing here?
It's 10 o'clock then.
That means it's been an hour since Zero's little announcement.
Fuck! I've had enough of this crap! How long are we gonna pussyfoot around like this? We've only got 8 hours until this time limit Zero is going on about is up! Let's get going already! Go! Go!
No, I refuse. I'm not gonna end up like him.
Him? You mean the 9th man?
Of course, who else?
Well, if you follow the rules, you probably won't end up like him.
Blood. Oh, blood and pieces of flesh. That's no way for a person to die.
I think he just screwed up. He probably set off some sort of trap, and that killed him. I'm not gonna screw up like that. I'm getting out of here alive. What's so goddamn funny?
Oh, my apologies. You were just, so very confident. I couldn't help myself.
What the fuck?
I think you've mistaken the situation.
Huh?
The ninth man's death. It had nothing to do with the trap. Or at least not the sort of trap you imagine it did.
Then?
He broke one of Zero's rules. That was why he died. Quite simple if you think about it.
Huh?
You still don't... All right. How about you take a moment and think back to what Zero said? Specifically, what did he say about the number of people?
He said only 3 to 5 people can pass through one numbered door, right?
And after that? You've forgotten the relevant part. What did Zero say?
Everyone who verified had to go through.
All those who enter must leave, and all who enter must contribute, right? I think it was something like that. Whatever it was, it means that groups of less than 3 or more than 5 can't go through.
That is correct. A gold star for you, Junpei. The ninth man, however, broke that rule. He tried to pass through a numbered door by himself. That was why he was executed.
And Zero's watching us from somewhere, making sure we don't break any rules.
Oh, I'm not so sure of that.
Why not?
Because this execution system is entirely automatic. You didn't notice? There's no need for him to monitor us.
What do you mean?
Very well. I see it must be me who tells you. I've waited long enough, I suppose. I had hoped Zero might spare me the trouble, but that seems increasingly unlikely.
Do you know something?
Well, I know a great many things, but yes.
What is it you know?
Here.
A card? What does it say?
See for yourself.
Come on now, what's the point of giving me this?
Give me that. Huh? The hell is this?
I see.
This is
Braille.
Braille. Sorry, guys, I can't read this. Here, have it back.
Okay, that was fun. What's so important about that card?
I found it in my pocket. I can only assume it is a message from Zero.
From Zero?
A message?
What does it say?
Calm down now. No need to panic. You don't need to force me. I'll read it. Bracelet number 2. Since you are not blessed with sight, I shall bless you, and only you, with information. I shall tell you of the function of the red, of the dead, and of the bracelet.
The red is the recognition device.
That's the scanning device thingamabob.
It will verify your number. Beside every numbered door, you will find a red. The dead is the deactivation device. It does exactly what it says. Once you have passed through the numbered door, you must use the dead to stop the detonator in your bracelet. But perhaps you are wondering, what does this detonator detonate? I am afraid this might be something of a surprise. I have placed a small bomb inside of you, and people whom you are about to meet. You swallowed it while you were unconscious. I have no doubt that by the time you read this note, the bomb will have passed your stomach and found its way to your small intestine. In other words, you will be unable to regurgitate it. I suggest you do not try. As I mentioned before, the bracelet on your left hand contains a detonator. Think of it as a remote fuse, or timer. the God in your body. There is only one condition which will cause it to detonate. That condition is that you enter a numbered door. Once you have done so, the timer will activate, no matter who you may be. You will have 81 seconds. If, after that time, the detonator has not been deactivated, it will send a signal to the bomb in your body, instructing it to explode. In order to deactivate the detonator, every person who verified their number at the red must also verify their numbers at the dead. Once all numbers have been verified by the dead, you need only pull the lever at its side, and the countdown will cease.
Sounds like a blast.
Anyone who does not verify their number at the red will find themselves unable to verify their number at the dead. That is to say, if you should pass through a numbered door without first verifying your number at the red, in 81 seconds, you will be dead. You must also keep in mind that the numbered doors will close automatically after 9 seconds have passed. So long as the door is open, the dead will not function. You would do well to remember this. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that Mara's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. There is no other way to remove your bracelet. If you attempt to force it off or disable the detonator, the bomb within you will immediately explode.
This is all the information which I can impart to you. How you choose to use it is for you to decide. If used wisely, you can eliminate those who might be a danger to you. For a time, you would be able to control your fate. I wish you the best of luck.
That's
So
a
it's
lot more
saying
information than we expected to get.
only those who verify their numbers at the red can pass through the numbered doors. Teams can't add or subtract people after they're scanned in. The Reds, Deads, and Bracelets enforce the rules. They're judge, jury, and executioner.
Shit! A fucking bomb! Come out! Come out, damn it!
I think Zero's already made it crystal clear to us that trying to regurgitate is pointless.
There's a bomb inside me. Oh. What made Zero think creating this horror show of a game was a good idea?
All right, I'm gonna ask one more time. Do any of you know anything about Zero?
Actually, I saw him. I saw Zero when I got grabbed. I didn't see his face, though. Son of a bitch was wearing some kind of gas mask.
And deal for us. We saw Zero, but we didn't see who this Zero person was.
What the hell? Come on, guys, give me something. You know, like surprise or something?
I saw that too.
I did as well.
Me too. I didn't see inside the mask, though. That mask, it was really scary.
Huh?
Oh, so all of our abductions were the same. We were taken from home at midnight. The person claiming to be Zero had a mask on. There was white smoke, and then each of us passed out. We woke up to find ourselves on D-Deck, in a room with a 3-level bunk bed.
How about you, Seven? Did the same happen to you?
Oh, me? Yeah, well, mine was just like the rest of yours.
Okay, that's good enough for now. So, I have a question. Snake and Clover, you were both kidnapped from the same room, and you woke up together. So, what's the deal with the two of you anyway?
We're siblings.
Siblings?
Yes. Snake is my older brother, obviously. That means I'm his little sister. That really so hard to understand?
I mean, we know Akane slash June, so it's not too hard to understand.
She is correct, of course. Are you, surprised?
Well, yeah, but
Why? There are other people here with connections to one another. Those two, for instance.
Oh, you mean between Jumpy and me?
Ah, yes. You did say you were childhood friends, didn't you?
Wait, you went to school together?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Hey, you think maybe we could figure out who Zero is this way?
yeah, you're right. You connect the dots between the victims, and that leads you to the perp. Textbook stuff.
Junpei. June. Does any of this ring a bell?
Huh, ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
Well, perhaps you went to school with the son of a multimillionaire.
A millionaire?
Son?
Well, someone bought this boat and set up all of this. Whoever Zero is, they must be incredibly rich.
Well, we
Or just a
can't be
boat
sure of that.
enthusiast.
To me, this seems as though it's the work of an organization, not an individual. Most likely, Zero is simply the representative of a larger group.
What sort of organization?
It could be a number of things. An army, perhaps, or a research group. Perhaps this is all some sort of psychological experiment.
If it is, then it's a pretty fucked up experiment. I mean, come on! A guy's dead! I don't know who the hell this Zero asshole is, but I know for sure he's gotta be pretty fucked up in the head to do all this. If this was all one guy, then he's got some serious issues.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You're really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
That's an hour and a half more of talking than we probably should have done. We should have maybe done something a little more productive in that time.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
We all satisfied with going through the doors now?
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Blind? No, not blind, although it's been a while, so I won't remember the solutions to puzzles.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes.
Well, get used to the blood.
If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over him, you got another thing coming. What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going? Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
Alright, so... Is there a combination that allows Santa and Lotus to go into door 4 then.
Fine.
Everyone else
I'll
into
go
5.
Door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
I'll go.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
Yeah, these games are really good,
That's not an answer.
in my
If
personal
you're
opinion.
going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
One of those kind of aha games when it comes to the puzzle solving aspect of them.
There's nothing you have to do. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital root will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Oh, it works perfectly. The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait. What about the other 4? What's their digital root gonna be?
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5.
Okay. Some quick math in my head. Plus 3 is 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Add those two together, that's 22. 2 plus 2 is 4. Digital root's 4.
8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital root be?
Or
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is
now, there's
4.
a few puzzles that aren't the greatest, but at least most of them are really clever.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that. Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Be very impressed if the door grew legs and walked away, especially with it being as tightly shut.
Which door?
4 will be alright for the time being.
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. There's nothing to worry about. I just need to stay by her side. This should be fine. It's no problem this way. I should see the other 4 off.
If the door walked off, that would make things a lot easier for us. Well, then again, we would still have to deal with the detonators, but that's not important.
Now then. Goodbye.
Be careful.
So horrible.
What are you doing? We need to hurry.
Snake, your shoes.
It's fine. Hurry! Or are you planning on dying with everyone else? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry, Snake.
Let's go!
Hey! How is it over there? Did you find anything? At least say something, will you?
Something's beeping.
It's just like before.
Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelet.
Do you think they're okay?
Hey, there it is! That's gotta be that dead thing! Come on, get over here! We gotta authenticate!
The beeping stopped.
Sounds like they found and stopped the detonator. They found the dead, stopped the detonator.
Hey, guys! Are you doing alright over there?
Yes, we're fine. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you about this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but the color's different. You know how the red was red? Well, the dead is blue. Other than that, it's just like the red. Authenticating is the same too.
Awesome! Thanks. That helps a lot.
Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there.
And you
Roger
too.
that. Whew. Now it's our turn. I'll go first. Okay, we ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Run! Oh, damn. It's counting down.
Guys, turning back now. Let's find that dead.
We can't go back!
We need to hurry and find the device.
Hey! Where the hell is the dead?
Well, don't stand there and shout. Look for it.
How would I know?
Don't give me that crap! Start looking!
I already am!
Don't tell me the dead is in one of those rooms.
Oh no! How many rooms do you think there are?
Doesn't matter how many there are split up.
Ah, fuck! We don't have time to count. We just need to open them all. It won't open.
Shit, this one's no good.
Same here.
It's not moving!
Oh! There it is, at the end of the hallway. Run!
Hey, how many more seconds do we have?
How would I know?
Our time limit is 81 seconds!
I know that, goddammit! I'm asking you how many seconds we have left!
Hurry! It's the dead! Get over here! Come on, everyone!
Alright, we're safe for now.
Looks like it stopped. There's another door at the end of the hallway. Let's try this one first. And of course it won't open. A keyhole. What's this mark? Mail?
No, not exactly. That's probably the symbol of Mars. Well, technically, they are the same symbol. But I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system.
Oh, that's right. The sun, Saturn,
Saturn and Earth.
and Earth.
At least that's what I'm assuming.
So this isn't the man symbol. It's a symbol for Mars?
I think so, yes.
I see. Wait, where's Santa?
He's off jerking off somewhere.
Yeah, so, I looked the place over.
Uh-huh.
Here's the deal. None of the other doors open.
Fantastic.
Then that must mean...
We only have 2 more doors.
maybe it's the room number.
The door on the left has B92, and the one on the right says B93. All right, let's open them. I'll open B92.
Okay, I'll get B93 then.
1, 2, 3!
Hey, it opened.
Yeah, it did. I didn't expect that.
It was so easy.
Maybe this is all part of Zero's plan. I can't say I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. Well, now we have these 2 rooms. I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. You 2 take the other one.
All right.
Okay.
Safe way out. Our second escape room. However, we are going to go and take a small break before getting to business with this escape room. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. And we'll get an iconic. We're gonna deal with some somewhat iconic things from this game. Oh, intermission music is still down. Hold on. There we go. Alright, we're back from break. Where's the button that puts us back to the game? It's this one. Alright, so where we last left off, someone died. It was a fun time. But also, if I bring up this thing that we brought up in the first escape room, the flowchart, so you can see, so we can, I don't know if we can do this just yet, but we are able to jump around the flowchart, essentially, go back to other parts of the game. We can go to novel sections, which is all the text sections, and then escape rooms as well. And you can see here it's branching off. The reason we're going down this path is we went through the, I believe we went through the door with the 4 on it. If we went through the door with the 5 on it, we'd be going down this path instead. So if we look at this flowchart, we can see that eventually they meet up again. We got a 3-way split here. Although these two kind of loop together. This one just seems to kind of go down this path and end here pretty much no matter what. These two seem to loop back down here, which then splits into another 3. We got a 2-way split here and another 2-way split here. So basically what I'm saying, we've got a bit of a road ahead of us. As I keep hitting the wrong button. Well, actually, yeah, let's look at this. About digital routes. Good about digital routes. Controls during escape. Good controls during escape. Alright, enough of that. Let's start looking around here. Let's start with this matches.
Oh yeah, how's your fever? You feeling better now?
Yes, I'm fine.
Let me see your forehead.
Ah!
Guess it really has gone down.
Are you worried about me?
Yeah, you could say I'm worried about you.
Yeah, I guess I am.
By the way, Jumpy?
Hmm?
How did you end up here?
What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I?
There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. When you woke up, you were on D-Deck.
Damn straight.
But is that really the truth?
What?
Jumpy, are you hiding something from me?
No, why would I?
Well, if you think about it, this is awfully suspicious. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this?
Hey, I could ask you the same thing.
Games and buy this all the time. I like that description. I like that way of putting it.
Are you hiding something?
What would I hide?
Well, I don't know. Anything. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know?
You mean like the number of men I've dated?
I'm sure Junpei would like to know that. Good job confirming that for me, Junpei.
Do you want to know?
You know you want to, Junpei.
Don't worry. Only 18. Time 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet.
Yeah, I see.
Thanks, Akane.
Anyway, I'm not hiding anything. Just like you, Jumpy. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck.
Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school.
I wonder. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that?
I remember Seven saying a lot of things. That might or might not have been among those things. The jury's out on that.
Yeah, I do. So?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all have something to do with a classmate of ours.
You got any ideas who it might be?
No, nothing.
Oh.
Well, if it had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers, or maybe the principal?
Or the janitor, or the lunch lady.
Oh, I can barely remember any of them.
Yeah, I know.
Could have been the gym teacher for all we know. Back to it. This is the only two thing. Is there anything here? We could probably make a fortune off it. And no big issue. Oh, possible use the map screen. We'll take a look at that in a sec. Map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. The map screen can examine a map, ship's floor plan. So I don't think we're in a story section technically now, so we can't look at it. Dang it!
This ship is bigger than I thought.
Yeah, it's probably about 900 feet long.
Must be one of those fancy cruise ships.
Of course, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. Everything in here is really retro. Even if it's just some sort of style choice, there's just too much.
Do you remember what Zero said? Do you think maybe this boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other?
That's a good point. I doubt he would have mentioned it if there wasn't a reason. Do you think this boat is...
Could it be the actual Titanic? I mean, it probably isn't, but it could be.
Titanic?
The actual Titanic? You mean it, like, slipped through time and ended up here?
Yeah, sure. You don't slip through time on a regular basis.
Before the ship sunk on April 14th, 1912?
Huh? What the hell are you smoking?
Huh? Did I get it wrong?
No, that's not... I mean, come on. Slipped through time? Seriously? I was talking about the controversy surrounding the Titanic.
Controversy? What do you mean?
Haven't you heard of it? It's pretty famous, you know. The Titanic had a sister ship that was essentially identical. It was called the Olympic.
Oh, yes, I have heard of that. I think I heard it was troubled by a lot of problems. And the company that owned it didn't know what to do with it, right? So they made the Olympic up to look just like the brand new Titanic.
That's right. They also took out a huge insurance policy on it before it set sail.
That would mean that the real Titanic never sank.
Yeah, the ships got swapped. The real Titanic was renamed the Olympic in secret. They used it as a passenger ship for more than 20 years.
Hey, wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean it retired in 1935?
Huh? Well, yeah, I guess sometime around then, yeah.
Well, what happened to it after that?
I heard it was dismantled.
Dismantled?
It was made into a pie.
It doesn't matter, does it? Whichever boat the real Titanic was, it doesn't exist anymore. It was either retired and dismantled, or sunk in the Atlantic by the curse.
Ooh, the curse.
But then that would mean that this ship is...
Wait, what did you just say?
Huh?
Sank in the Atlantic because of what?
The curse.
What do you mean, a curse?
A curse is a curse. This one is the curse of the Egyptian mummy. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the priestess Amun-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you ever heard that one?
So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse?
That's right!
That's stupid. I don't buy it.
It's true.
How can you be so sure?
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was really mysterious, totally unbelievable.
What is so unbelievable about it?
Well, supposedly, she was really pretty.
Pretty?
Yes?
But she was a mummy.
That's right. She wasn't all shriveled up or rotten or anything. She almost looked alive.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, it's that thing. I don't remember the name. Where your body turns into some kind of wax? Yeah? The fat in it turns into something kind of like candle wax, right? And...
Yes, saponification, but that's not what it was.
Huh?
That's not it. She wasn't wax.
Then what was it?
It was hot wax.
They say that she was frozen.
Well, close enough to hot wax.
What? Frozen?
That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know how a human body is more than 60% water? Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic. Even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
That's crazy.
I think so too, but maybe it's true and we just didn't know about it before.
I didn't know?
Yep. Maybe it's common sense to eat shaved ice in the desert because it lasts forever.
Huh? Nah, that seems too silly to be true.
But maybe it isn't. It just appears that way because you didn't know it was true.
Well, yeah,
Got a point there.
Ice that doesn't melt, even in the desert? Does something like that really exist? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it?
Anything in the bottle? Nope. No, you want to, Junpei. I mean, anyway. You'll learn one of these days, Junpei. Do anything with this? Looks like it's... Oh, nope. Not locked. Dresser key. Well, we did find a dresser. I think that's everything we can do in this room for now. Nothing of relevance. Is there anything in here? Oops. Well, this one looks a little out of place. Oh, maybe it's not out of place. Maybe I'm just... Yep, there it is. Wait. Anything else? I think we're good to leave this room. The other room. So what can be found? Well, I can already see where we're going to be using the plate. Anything of importance in this bathroom? Maybe not. What are our current items? We have the dresser key, we got the plate, and we still have to find something to do with the mat. Well, I'm not combined. Now combine. Let's light that candlestick. What do you do with these candles, right? Ah, it's possible to see things here. Good enough. Dresser key used to open a dresser? Unheard of. There's a second plate. Dang, alright. There's a mirror. Is that important, though? We already looked at what's in here. Is the chair? Nope, chair doesn't have any relevance. Let me check that. I don't think there's anything of importance there. It's the thing that I needed to do. I mean, all we have is the plates. Oh. Well, it just occurred to me to look on the other side here. Curtain. Ooh, the first sign of the night that I'm getting tired. First sign I need to go to bed. I know if the candle is burnt out. Candlestick key. And I always just hide my keys in candlesticks. And well, there's our plate. The last of the 3 plates that we need.
Hey, Junpei, you got a minute? Here, take this.
A bookmark? What is this for? Do you want me to read a book?
I found it in between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna be any help to us, but I figured we might as well hang on to it anyway.
Then why don't you hold on to it?
You know what I hate most in the world?
Reading?
I got 4 things. Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Hope, faith, love, and luck?
Damn straight.
And you hate these things?
Yeah, you got a problem with that?
Not really, but what does a bookmark have to do with any of that?
Well, see, each leaf on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And that meaning is pretty much those 4 words.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
It's like flower language.
Flower language. I understand completely.
Well, I guess it's not a flower, is it? So, leaf
Even
language,
better.
I guess? Yeah, you could call them leaf words.
Killing me here, Santa.
Leaf words. Hope, faith, love, and luck. The meaning of the leaves on a 4-leaf clover.
So, yeah, I want you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Take the damn thing, alright?
Right, alright, jeez.
Alright, sure. I'll take it.
What makes you feel better?
Oh, man, I feel a lot better now. That thing was a real pain, you know?
Do you really hate those 4 words that much?
Yeah, well, they can all betray you, you know? Hope, faith, love, even your destiny. Well, that's not my only reason.
What?
That's not the only reason I hate the 4-leaf clover. I just can't bring myself to like the number 4.
What, worried about the 4 horsemen?
Nah, come on, man, that's just silly. Maybe back in the Dark Ages that kind of crap scared people. But this is the 21st century, and I'm a 21st century guy. I'm a little insulted.
Then why do you hate 4 so much?
'Cause it's a half-assed number. Not the best or the worst. That's why.
What?
That's some reasoning you've got there, but sure.
9 is a way better number. So what if it's last place, right? At least it's not some lame-ass middle number.
What are you...
You play?
Play?
Like stocks? Oh, whoops. Like stocks?
You mean like the stock market?
Nah, that's not what I mean. Why the hell would you think that?
I don't know. I play stocks sometimes.
I mean, yeah, I do stocks too, but...
You? A stockbroker?
Yeah, got a problem with that?
No, you don't look like the type.
Man, that stuff's just like gambling, you know? All you gotta do is bet on the winning horse. Nothing that hard about it.
You sure sound pretty confident. So, are you betting on winning horses?
Of course I am. You remember a couple of years back when the stock for Cradle Pharmaceuticals shot through the roof? Stacked a few bills over that, if I do say so myself.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how long are you gonna stand around wasting time? Stop screwing around.
The lady has spoken. We better get back to work before we really piss her off. I don't want her beating me up.
Hey, wait! We weren't done!
Sure as hell are done now. Thanks,
Okay,
Lotus.
Okay, I'll get back to work. Damn it.
Alright, so, come on now. Put the shower curtain there. Because... I actually didn't remember this. It just looked out of place to me, so I'm like, oh, maybe I can grab that thing. This is the hint to tell you which tile in the other room to pick up. So you have to pick up this exact tile in the other room. So, I'm just a wizard. With that in mind, place all those tiles. So we can rotate these tiles. We can also put the tiles with other tiles. Make this. We saw this in the other room, and that was your hint. The key. Well, yes, a hole in a wall. But that, more importantly, looks like there's a key here. The Mars key. But we were looking for this earlier, were we not? Perfect.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
I think I've seen this picture before.
Where?
In a book. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory. I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just listening to you talk about it is giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that isn't difficult, exactly?
All right, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism.
Telepathy?
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy?
Yeah, sure. Telepathic Santa.
We are kids from the 70s? I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something like that.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understood it. I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it, I'm sure. But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that one in his book. Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract or something like that? It's just black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there. That's it.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I guess it looks like...
It looks like a... It looks like a Funya Rimpa. God, I wish I still had that emote on Twitch.
A Funya Rimpa. See? I mean, this totally looks like one. And here, and here.
What the hell is a Funya Rimpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is a Funya Rimpa? You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Oh, say you're sorry. Apologize to the Funya Rimpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Junpei, are you just screwing around?
He is perfectly serious, I'm sure.
Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you. This is a dog.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a dog.
See? Like this.
So, now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us.
A TV show from Great Britain did an experiment once. They took two similar pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify, initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything else. These two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to make it easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog. So, their experiment. First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves. To Ireland, the US, Africa, Europe, etc. Then, in each country, they gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, what does this picture look like to you? The results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then, 2 days later, they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution. The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more research subjects from areas outside the reach of British TV and radio. This time, they only found a sample of roughly 850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same test and the same two pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success rate. Not much of a change statistically. The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the dog, it went from 3.9% to 6.8%, a very significant increase.
Nearly doubled.
So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment? There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it. But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up. Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field, or whatever it was that you were talking about earlier? A field not visible to the eye.
AKA the morphogenetic field.
So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass through the field. Huh.
Not a bad theory.
Psych!
Or Lotus could be pulling our leg.
I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take me seriously. Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did happen. But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified them. In the end, I'm sure they were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
TV stations.
Right.
Knew you were the real villain.
Man, I gotta admit, you had me there for a minute.
For several minutes.
I, really thought you were serious.
Of course not. Like I told you before, I'm sure it's all just pseudoscience.
Oh, okay, right.
All right, enough nonsense. We've got the key. Let's get out of here.
Let's skedaddle.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Where's that door? Oh, you just put me in the hallway. Cool. Like we had success unlocking it. And I think we can call it a day for this room. You found it.
Oh, another hallway. Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
He can dream.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons?
Like we saw in the first area.
Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh, so it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious?
An exit? You underestimate this.
The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
Damn it. You were actually expecting the exit. Why did you think it was that simple?
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
Is that not voice acted? That's weird.
No good. Anyway, let's take a look.
That was a little jarring. More than a little.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
Thanks, I get my smelly map back.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
So we've got our escape room. Seek a way out. What can we pick up first? Can we go in here? Yeah, we can. Seems there's something behind this cheese. What is that? Bottle of oil. Cooking oil, specifically. Okay. Is there anything there? Besides the cans. There's this thing. Oh, a knife.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh?
As opposed to utility.
Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
A while ago.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But...
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but... The story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
Yeah.
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
A hoax?
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel, so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
Really?
Really. There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
But...
What?
That wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yep. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
It's a load of bullets she believes in, though, and that's what matters here.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet.
Yeah.
So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
I don't know, the spirit of Christmas Eve.
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
What are you smoking? William Thomas Stead. That's my favorite smoke brand.
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But...
Come on, let's get back to it.
Rusty knife. Well... Damn. I'd hope. Yeah, I think we're mostly done in this room. Let me check this. Keep that in mind for later if we need it. We... No, we can't. But we do get a whetstone. I think I can guess what to use a whetstone for. Let's get this knife sharpened. I don't know what we'll have to cut, but what we have to cut, we're gonna cut it. Anything? There's this. We need some sort of code, though. No point blindly guessing. What about this door over here? Nothing. Alright. Use that oil, then. And, oh.
It's
God.
cold in here.
I hate cold places.
What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
Huh?
Well, I think she's staying here whether she wants to or not now.
No! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen!
But why?
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Well, that's very unfortunate timing
Hey,
for us.
Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right.
Saying, but...
Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Alright. Start with this. Anything? Dry ice. Okay.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, How do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the clean. Oh, the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
Hear about it.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure...
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees.
We all know
Why
that.
isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its
And you believe
melting
everything you
point
hear?
is 96 degrees.
That's really high for ice.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
Ice.
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Sounds like nice ice to me.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun,
Spread.
it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense.
Maybe this is more of that morphogenetic field bullshit.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Okay, that's weird. This comes out of nowhere because, it's supposed to be after that, Junpei was honestly impressed, or Junpei was kind of annoyed. But, thanks, game. You're well designed sometimes. Junpei, you can be impressed.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees?
The world would be very different, wouldn't it be?
Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold.
You and me both, Santa.
So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
At least we're getting to warmer weather
Selfish,
now.
isn't he?
Considering we're almost in May now.
Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
And yet I still go to work in my hoodie. Alright. We got more stuff. Sturdy rope. And a water bottle. Like everything we of importance in there. Is there anything else in here? Frozen chicken. Yeah. That looks like everything that's there. Okay, let's get to combining. Let's combine the water bottle. Maybe not. Let's combine. No. No. Okay, I might be missing another item. Anything else here? Meat. Oh, there's a chunk of pork. I think we got everything that was in here. Yeah. Looks like you can grab that, but I guess you can't. Nope, that's nothing. Okay, can we combine? No. Alright, get the dry ice out then. See if we can use it here. Putting the dry ice into the water bottle. Okay, so we gotta find a way to make it smaller. So combine with... There we go. Crumbled dry ice. That's what we need to do. Now we can put in the water bottle. And combine that with the rope. We essentially have a bomb now.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice. And make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Yeah, don't
Where
say.
exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There's that thing in the floor.
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on, get inside, quick. All right, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
You're counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. All right, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Well, you should have been ready before.
Just throw the damn thing.
All right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy!
The ice is
The
gone.
ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone. The blast must have shattered it. Yes. All
Cool,
right.
we can
Let's see
finally
what it
get out
opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Fuck! Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen?
Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah?
But you didn't.
But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See?
Well, you got enough food to last a little while.
I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I'd close the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she had really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer.
Well,
You're off the hook for this
I'm
one.
sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Back to business. Well, it wasn't all bad. We got a whole chunk of pork. Hell yeah. Did someone burn themselves? Nice work, Santa. It's gonna be hot. Well, we do have... Wrong button. We do have a knife. We got this earlier. Let's cut that meat open. C plus 10 plus F. Corporate finance. And thank you, Junpei. Your input is very appreciated. Appetizers. Deep soup bowl. Same place for seafood. Get burned, Junpei. Those are for serving meat. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Sure. Plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 15 seafood. Now I get to remember what the details are on base 10. A equals 10, B equals 11, C is 12, D is 13. So basically it's going... Yeah, okay, I think I know what base 10 is. And 10, 16. I'm not all too familiar with base 10, but let's get down to what matters then. So C plus 10 plus F. As we can guess, that means we're going to have to convert that into base 10. So C would be... A's 10, B is 11, and C's 12. So C equals 12. The 10, as we were told, equals 16. So 12, 16, and then F. So if C's 12, D, E, F. F is 15. So 12 plus 16 plus 15. Which would equal... 43, I believe. I know how this thing works. Bingo. Opened easy as pie, and inside, a Saturn key card. We use that here? Yeah! Let's get out of here.
I think we've been here before.
Did we go on a giant... Oh, no, we're on the other side
elevators are over
of the
there,
bars.
So that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. Let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Route D, then.
D it is.
Yep, Route D.
Then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-Deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C-Deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs. just like the floor above.
Hold on, these are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Hey, look, it's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it. That seems like...
You're gonna get slapped so hard, Junpei.
Oh, ouch, 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 ouch.
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Hermes herpes, whatever.
Hermes, herpes, whatever. You heard the
If
man.
we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think
That's
the
already
sun
down.
already set.
Thank you. You and I on the same page, June.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it.
Yes, yes, just open it already. Where's it go?
What?
More numbered doors. 3, a 7, and an 8 this time around.
What the hell is this? This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Don't look too comfortable.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Nada. The second one also does not seem to have a red next to it. Unlike the other 3.
It's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the nonary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one...
There's nothing on it.
Right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
Nothing. Nothing. Broken or just off. That's also possible.
Not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Hi again, Snake.
Snake!
And not only Snake, everyone
Hey,
else.
Clover, 7!
How?
How did you guys...
How did you end up here?
We could ask you the same
That's
thing.
my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 Reds again, just in case?
You're right.
Still nothing.
There's
All
a
right.
long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them.
Hey, hang on. Thank you, Metal Gear.
They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
I mean, boats don't
Pipe
die. We
down.
could be.
Just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship.
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
Ah, that's some good reasoning I like to hear.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah.
Your point being?
You might have a point. However, whatever that point is, you're gonna have to wait till next time we stream this. Alrighty, well, we'll be picking up 999 again, picking up from this exact point on Friday. So, we will find out what this point of Junpei's is then. So, until then, night, guys.